There we go. Take your medicine, baby. All right. Okay. Start a poll. All right. So, this is the 4-Job Fiesta. It's a annual fundraiser event thingy that the Final Fantasy V community does. It's pretty epic and awesome. Alright, so let's generate our 4 jobs. Basically, you're stuck using only 4 jobs. Some jobs have unique distributions. So regular run. I've never done one of these before. Should we do Berserker Risk? Let's do Berserker Risk. Let's be risky. What's forbidden? Oh, you have a greater chance to get Berserkers. Upon entering the void, you roll to lose a job at random. Upon collecting all tablets, you unlock one of the advanced jobs. Oh, well, I'm playing on Pixel Remaster, so that won't work. What's 5th job? Upon getting Krylie, you may unlock a new job. Allow duplicates. You can get the same job more than once. Hey, Tigerman VODs, how's it going? I think we just do a regular run. But let's allow duplicates. Let's put that risk in there. Let's get the risk of, like, accidentally getting 2 of the same job. All jobs are available. Allow duplicates. No restrictions. What are the... Each crystal will only give their own jobs. So how would that work with allow duplicates, though? I went crazy shopping. Did you get too much? I think we just want to do a regular run. I've never done a 4-Job Fiesta before. I think we just do a regular run. All right. Oh, this is gonna suck. The early game is gonna suck. We have White Mage. I mean, it's good long term. It's good long term. But the early game is gonna suck because we're just on White Mage. Oh no. Alright, I'm starting up my Pixel Remaster. I'll throw that on once it's started. Is it not on? How's this? There we go. All right. Oh, fun. White Mage for Crystal Run. Yeah, at least it's good long term, you know? I should update the stream description while the cutscene's playing. We are Only allowed specific jobs. Right now, my team is 4 white mages. That's fair. The first stretch is going to be rough. It is. Yeah, it is. I'm playing on Pixel Remaster specifically because I'm going to use the boost. Because I did 3 playthroughs of Final Fantasy V for the FF5 video. So I mean, we've rolled White Mage, so I'm not going to get a relaxing playthrough. But I kind of wanted this to just be, like, chill, you know? Which is why we're doing Pixel Remaster. I also think the Pixel Remaster honestly looks fine. Here? It's not ugly like the FF1 Pixel Remaster. At least in my opinion. You know, obviously it's all subjective. By the way, can you hear the game? Game audio is not currently getting picked up, it looks like. So let's fix that. I honestly don't mind the way the most of the Pixel Remaster looks. This looks great. I don't like FF1 and FF2's Pixel Remasters. I think they look ugly. Do you have to do 4 white mages for the section? I do. I do. As soon as I get access to white mage, I have to put the entire team on white mage. It's a double-edged sword, because it's gonna suck until we get to water crystal. But then we have white mage, which is one of the best jobs in the game. Yo, it's my favorite Final Fantasy. Yo. By the way, link is in the description for the donations. Please don't donate via, like, Super Chat or anything. Should I throw chat on screen? Chat on screen. Yes/no. I can throw chat on screen, probably. Maybe like in the top right corner? Most ass roll you can get for the first job other than Thief. I think Thief is worse because the Thief doesn't have the long term, right? Like, Thief is easier to get through the early game, but then you're stuck with a Thief for the entire run. White Mage is gonna have a rough early game, but then we get a White Mage for the entire run. Final Fantasy V, the best one. Personally, to spoil the FF5 video, personally, I think I like FF4 better, but they're both really good. Oh, what should we name Bart's? Does anyone have a good Bart's name suggestion? butts, like the old translation. How about that? In honor of the 4-Job Fiesta charity, classic butts. Makoto butts. Go with the OG translations, just name him Butts. Yo, Butts says shit in the OG translation, which is pretty epic. We are not doing a story-based playthrough. I think there's elements of the story that are pretty cool in a vacuum. Even if I ultimately don't really like this story. When was the first fantasy? Final Fantasy 1 was, I think, the 80s? I'm coming up on 1 year of HRT and I found your channel, love your content. Do you think you'll do more videos discussing trans topics? I've done a few. Definitely some in the pipeline. There's a playlist, SRPG Sapphics, which is all the queer topics, queer Fire Emblem stuff, if you're interested. Shit from a butts. I know, right? 1987. No, I meant the first fantasy. Oh, you want a Fanta? Like the soda? That reminds me, everyone drink water. Also, backseating is allowed if there's any, like, secrets I forget about or whatever. There's a lot to this game. So if I forget about, like, something that'll be super helpful in our all-white mage portion, please, please, please fucking backseat. I have coffee, which is mostly water. Fair. As long as you hydrate. Which version of FF5 do you think is best? Probably the SNES version. We're doing Pixel Remaster just for the boosts. There's so many Final Fantasies, there has to be a first one. First fantasy is Final Fantasy 1 because of the time loop. Oh boy, a leather cap I can't use. Actually, can white mage use a leather cap? I don't think they can. Most of my army's just gonna be fucking barehanded. It's gonna be awful. I hate water. You must drink water to survive. GBA has 4 bonus classes at the very end game. You'll never get to use any of them. Necromancer's not even endgame. Necromancer's postgame only. Also, all of the GBA classes suck shit. Spoilers for the FF5 video, but they're all D tier. They're all so bad. Like, even ignoring the fact that, like, at that point in the game, you're just in Freelancer and Mime, so why would you ever use the GBA classes? They're just bad. I'm a ghost. Skill issue. Would Strangers of Paradise be the first fantasy? It might be. You're gonna have an easy Siren. Yeah, Siren's gonna be our only easy boss for the early game. We're investing in the future. I didn't want to be too perspective, and everyone's just like, congratulations, you beat the post-game super boss. Here's something not even worth it. Is it configuration? Yeah, this is where we go the boost. We're doing 4x boost on everything. Just to make it easy. What's the water crystal job? We don't know yet. We'll find out when we get there. I've only played one Final Fantasy game. Take a wild guess which one. Final Fantasy 13. Good job, Barehanded Galoof, giving us a preview of what the White Mage combat's gonna be like. Yo, there's a flail available, right? Where do you get the flail for White Mage? Can someone remind me? Seven. That's like the popular, if you've not played any other Final Fantasies game. I should have known that. My hope is either 6 or 7, yeah, funny number, will be the December video. Ideally, it would be 7, but it's probably gonna be 6. There's a flail in Ship Graveyard. 6-7's an old people number now, by the way. It's not a young people number anymore. Like, it's just for old and out-of-touch people. Which is why it's so funny that they dubbed it into Scary Movie to try to be topical, and it's like out of date. Grandpa, go to bed. I'm seated for the FF6 train. Funny enough, I've played some Final Fantasy, but not 7. I played a bit of 6 and Tactics Ivalice Chronicles. Ivalice Chronicles is great. Galoof, go to bed. On my first playthrough of FF5, I was rotating characters through all the classes, and I got the first X-Death fight. Galoof is a white mage with the Cure Staff equipped. Wait, Galoof is dead for the first X-Death fight, though. Do you mean Krylie? Oh, I guess I should say there's gonna be spoilers. I probably should have said that before saying Galoof is dead. Oh, the tree one! The cutscene! The cutscene where Galoof dies. Dead. Like a dead person. Chat, can we just take a moment to appreciate the pirate music and how fucking baller it is? Like, this is one of my favorite tracks in FF5. It's really good. Boo! Fucking TwitchBot ruining the mood. We gotta ban you. Fucking AI viewers bullshit. I don't know why Galuf died. I could be the tree in the fight. Not this tree. Shiny Pokemon sound effects. I like how the tied-up sprites bounce around. Yeah, no, the sprites are so emotive in this. I legit can't hear the FF4 boss music without thinking about Waluigi and how much I hated that boss as a kid. Wait, Waluigi? I'm confused. What about Waluigi? This music is used in a fight against Luigi in a Mario fan game. Ah. You know, what do y'all think is the best 4-job Fiesta role for Wind Crystal? It's probably Blue Mage, right? The only downside to Blue Mage is it's annoying. Like, when you roll Blue Mage, you're like, oh, it's one of those runs. I have to fucking do Blue Mage shit. When are they gonna remake Bowser's Inside Story for more milking? Yo, milking fetish? Blue Mage and Monk. See, the reason I think Blue Mage is I'm thinking about it scaling long-term as well. Blue Mage gets a slight nerf if you don't get Beastmaster, you can't get some of the best buffs. That's basically just Mighty Guard, right? Because you can use Confusion. You can use Bard's Confuse song to get White Wind. I guess if you don't get Bard as well. But Bard and Beastmaster are the same crystal, right? So odds are fairly good? You get one of them? And like, even if you miss White Wind, Well, I guess missing White Wind is a pretty big deal. Alright, say goodbye to the freelancer outfits. They're never coming back. Also, please don't fucking say that. That's highly inappropriate. Freelancer's nice in the last area because you can assign 3 things to it. You're thinking of Mime. You can only assign 2 things to Freelancer. Freelancer's amazing in the end game, but you can't use him for a job fiesta. I think Freelancer and Mime, like, I think the one thing that kind of sucks about FF5, well, not the only thing, but the main thing that kind of sucks about FF5's system is, in the end game, you're basically only running Freelancers and Mimes, right? As opposed to, like, Bravely Default, where there's benefits for being in specific jobs, so you can have, like, unique team makeups. Freelancer and Mime, it's like... it's just that. Freelancer at least uses lances. True. It's a neat culmination, but it's kind of dull. I just like the idea of, like, a final boss screenshot having different fucking party members. We're all healers, but... yeah, imagine if we also get Chemist, right? Like, then we're really, I'm a healer, but... I don't want to get Chemist, because I don't want to have the fucking wiki open the whole time, too. Like, Chemist is legit one of the more powerful jobs, but I don't want it. Oh boy, we're struggling in Stray Cats! In fairness, the reason we're doing so little damage is I put everyone in the back row. Is this like reclassing? Yeah, so the job system is the main system in FF5 where everyone changes jobs to get different abilities and stuff. Is Chemist even good without an offensive class? I mean, I'm assuming you're running an offensive class though, right? Yeah, it's like saying White Mage is bad because a party of 4 White Mages kind of sucks. I think, you know, we assume that you're playing the game like a normal person, not like a crazy person like me. Grog, 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 grog. Chemist is broken. The one thing about games with job systems is Chemist is always broken. Chemist is broken in Ivalice Chronicles, Chemist is broken in FF5, the Chemist equivalents are broken in the Bravely Default games. It's always fucking broken. Dragon Power, my beloved. What makes Chemist so broken out of curiosity? It's just a really flexible job. It can do basically anything you want it to, other than damage, although they changed that in the Bravely games and Ivalice Chronicles, where, like, now they can do damage too. Chemist can pump up your levels buffs. Yeah, it's like, it's a healer that... So the other thing is that it's like, it's an efficient healer, and it can heal through things like Reflect, so it enables Reflect strategies like Carbuncle and whatnot. Low-level runs abuse Chemist to do damage. Yeah, because Chemist cheats the level. Like, it's no longer a low-level run, because they increase your level, which is so funny. Maybe one day I'll do a level 1 run. Chemists get guns in the Ivalice Chronicles. Yeah, in Final Fantasy Tactics, Chemists have guns, which is how they do damage. It's like fixed damage that doesn't rely on your stats. And in Final Fantasy Tactics, Chemist is the only job that can use items. Well, you can give the items command to people, but like, it's from Chemist, right? Like, Chemist is how you use items. You can't just use potion. The joke is, every time I use a Chemist in this game, I remember how boring they are at the start and never use them. I think they're not boring, but annoying, because if you don't have, like, all the concoctions memorized, you do have to kind of have the wiki open at all times. You need a specific class to use items. In Final Fantasy Tactics, yes. Well, no, but kind of. It's complicated. Turns out spamming gun and throwing items for free is nuts. Yup. Casting time is hard to understand. Even once you understand it, it can be finicky to work around sometimes. Chemist Ghost is good enough to keep using, while Squire just kind of exists and then usually using Rambo. There are people who will tell you Squire is the best class in the game, because you can spam the self buff to get experience and grind up. Like, people legit say that. They're wrong, but they do say that. What jobs did you roll? Right now, White Mage. We find out what each job is when we get to the crystals for them. The other ones are hidden. So right now, we only know we have White Mage. The only mix you need to remember is Dragon Fang plus Potion. I mean, if you're boring, sure. But, like, I think one of the strengths of Chemist is that it's flexible. It's not just Dragon Power. It's funny how FF5 is known as the Rod Breaking game. Yeah, I hope we get a Rod Breaker. Like, if we can get a Rod Breaker for Byblos, that'd be good. Only possible Rod Breaker for then, since we didn't roll one now, is Summoner, right? None of the other Water Crystal jobs get rods. Or is Time Mage water? Time Mage is water. So yeah, water and Time Mage and Summoner. I mean, I would like a Time Mage. It'd be very funny if we just got all the utility jobs. Oh, I forgot to equip the... Fuck. I forgot to equip the items. Well, I guess we're punching now. I forgot to equip the staves. Roll for crits. Challenge run time. This is the 4-job fiesta. So my team is determined by randomness. And right now my team is all 4 white mages. Old man punches crab. Hey, it's not just Galoof who's punching now. Old man, young man, and princesses. They do the punching. The good thing is this is basically a free fight. It's just annoying. Like Carl Labos. I think I hit the Giga Broken run. What was your run? Just so you know, there's an Easter egg in Waltz, Talk to the Frogs. Isn't that how you get, you get some item that way, right? God, Carl, how much fucking health do you have? This is like the most nothing burger boss. Like, he does not make any impression on me. But now I hate him because this is so annoying. I don't think the Waltz Frags are an item, but they have something interesting to say. What do they say? I want Galoof to get the bunny ears. Oh, the devout bunny ears. I got Monk, Geomancer, Time Mage, and Dragoon. Oh, is Time Mage a fire crystal job? I don't remember, because there's a lot of mages for water's like the mage job. I thought time was a water crystal job. Geomancer's a potential rod breaker. We have good odds at getting a rod breaker. Time is water, okay. I thought so. Gotta wait till World 3 for Holy. Nah, we just punching. Who needs Holy when you have fists? Fiesta's on? Yeah, Fiesta's on. I think it started today? You gonna roll up for the Fiesta? Also, remember to like the stream if you're liking things, and subscribe to the channel for more epic Final Fantasy content. Like punching Carl. My English teacher in school said that it's constantly stuck in my head. If only you knew Thunder Punch for super effective damage. We're dealing fucking single-digit damage. Even with crits, we deal 6. It's so sad. I've been doing my 5th or 6th year. Nice! This is my first time, so we're just doing a standard run. Early white mage is so slow and steady wins the race. Yeah, like, I don't think it's possible. I mean, I guess if I misplay, right? But I don't think we're losing this. It's definitely possible to lose, but, like, I don't think we're gonna. It's only 650 HP. Chat, any idea how much we've done? Yo, he's almost dead. Okay. We're getting there. We did it! We punched Carl to death! I got Time Mage, Red Mage, Chemist so far. I'm excited to roll my Earth job. I guess I'm late to the party. Blue Mage without control. Oh no. And now we're in the ship graveyard. Welcome to the one area in the early game where White Mage is an offensive juggernaut because everything is undead. Epic gaming hours. We got White Mage Slayer. Hell yeah. I love that healing spells damage the undead in Final Fantasy. It's a cool detail. Yeah, it's such a neat little RPG thing. I should probably equip the staves. This is also great music. Ooh, the cobwebs. Wait, why can't I get the map? Berserker Gaming. Oh no. Oh no, you rolled Zerker? Oh god, if we roll Zerker, we're fucked for Byblos. Because doesn't Byblos counter physical attacks? Maybe this will be my Final Fantasy V hot take in the Final Fantasy V video, but I think outside of the context of a 4-job Fiesta, Berserker is somewhat underrated as just like a solid physical class. Yes, you can't control it, but like in part, who cares? What makes Berserker bad? It just auto attacks. It can't do anything other than auto attack. My favorite character, Butts. I love how Butts says shit in the old translation. It's shit from a Butts. Berserker weapons have bad accuracy and deal RNG damage. Yeah, that's the other thing, is like axe accuracy, axe damage moments. I'm missing something. It's been so long since I've navigated this ship graveyard. You could argue that auto attack saves from mashing. True! Oh, right, I forgot that door. And now Faris doesn't want to go in the water. Oh boy, we got a dagger! If only we had a job that could use them. Where's the flail? Because flail is somewhere in the undead graveyard, right? The problem is Berserker, I'd have a slightly less physical. I'd rather have a slightly weaker physical attacker so I can actually control and have secondary commands for items in a pinch. I mean, I think that's what the other 3 party members are for, right? The flail's at the start. Oh, did I already pass it? Do I have to go back? We have to go back, Kate. We have to go back. Back to the island. Use the time wheel to get the flail. Nah, like, this is just grinding. The fact that I missed the flail and have to go back means basically just free grinding. Because, like, we're definitely gonna have to... at some point, grind. We rolled 4 white mages. Everyone on the team's probably wondering why they're all white mages. So fucking true. time for flail. Alright, I'm heading back for the flail. I need chat's help. Because it's such a meaningless item. It did not register in my memory where it was, even though I've done 3 playthroughs in the last couple of months. Who has the most strength? Is it Butts? I'm just gonna look it up. FF5 ship graveyard. Across the turtle shells south of the starting point. So like here? Oh my god. Just the fucking Twitch bots. Wait, how the fuck do I get there? Oh my god. They're casting Cure on themselves in auto battle instead of on the enemy. Waste all my mana. That is the annoying thing about White Mage vs. Undead, is you can't auto battle it. How the fuck do you get there? Seriously? Oh, they just show up? What the fuck? What a weird treasure to be hidden. Like, it's such a nothing burger treasure. What a weird treasure to be so hidden. So it's one of the boys has the highest strength. 21, 20. Okay. Butts, you're my frontliner now. Look at that, actual damage. It's so silly for a terrible weapon. It's a terrible weapon that is uniquely useful to us. Yeah, AI is just like a talking point nowadays. Flail does full damage from the back row. Oh, really? Shit, okay, well let's put butts in the back row then. Learn something new every day. You can tell I never used the fucking flail. I guess it makes sense if that's the case. Is anyone trans in Final Fantasy V? It's complicated. Watch my video. Smiley face. Watch my video on Is There a Trans Character in Final Fantasy V? Came out yesterday. But the answer is it's complicated. No, but also yes, but also no, but also yes, but also no, but also it's complicated. Whoops. I fell into a hole. This is the scene in question where we find out Faris, who's been disguised as a boy, is actually a girl, and the everything about that is it's complicated. There's some other stuff, like Faris rejects femininity and rejects being a princess and wants to be a pirate instead. It's complicated. I'm just in time. This is the it's complicated scene. The scene that launched 1,000 discourses. Probably not 1,000 discourses, but some number of discourses. Facebook relations status? Persona 4 prequel. I haven't played Persona 4. There's a lot of trans discourse, and there's a remake on the horizon. Another one? Didn't they just make a fucking Persona 4 remake? Gamers and their fucking remakes. How are they making another Persona 4 remake? I thought they just made one like 3 or 4 years ago. They made a Persona 3 one? No, but they also made Persona 4, right? It's on Steam. I'm tired of remakes. Me too. There's a new art style this time. 14 years ago? It was not 14 years ago. There's no way it was 14 years ago. Because I remember I considered buying it. The remake discourse, or not discourse, everything doesn't have to be fucking discourse. The remake, the fact that everything is getting fucking remade is just so exhausting. And that if you say, like, I'd rather have a new game than a remake, everyone fucking jumps down your throat. This is apparently the first remake. Was it like a port then? I thought there was Persona 4 Golden for PC. OG release was 2012, but it got a port in 2020. That must be what I'm thinking of. So 6 years ago. And it's called Golden. I think them naming it Golden made me think it was a remake. It's a Vita game from 2012. Okay, so did it only get ported to PC in 2020? Is that what it is? Oh god, I just realized Garuda's gonna be like the worst. That was just a port. I mean, that should be good enough, though! It's playable on modern systems! If the main purpose of remakes is to, like, bring these older games to people who didn't have the option, like, isn't a port good enough? They sold the port for, like, $60, too, so it's not like, you know... It's not like they're pretending it's not a new game or whatever. Of course, Siren slowed my flail user. Not that it matters, like... Once she goes undead, we just fucking nuke her. How often have they remade Star Fox? I can't let you do that, Star Fox! From a creative perspective, I get wanting to revisit and touch up older content, but at the same time, I'm so tired of remakes. I don't see, the thing is, right? If it's like a creatively expressive and exploratory one, like the Resident Evil ones sometimes are, I can get it. But so often they're just completely creatively bankrupt. Like, they're not trying to explore anything with their old content. They're just like, what if we released the same game that we made 20 years ago, but this time the polygons are HD? Oh my god, fucking flail! 30 damage on the Gatling! We're so screwed. Why does Sire think turning undead against a bunch of white mages is a good idea? I don't know. Danny, I just bought a copy of Radiant Dawn. It's probably the most hyped to get something I have been for a while. That's exciting! Have you ever played Radiant Dawn before? This is another baller music track, by the way. Oh, I forgot to do the piano at Waltz. Maybe we won't roll Bard. Maybe we won't roll Bard and the pianos will be pointless. How expensive was it? Yeah, how expensive was it? I sold my or I didn't sell it. I gave my copy away during a charity stream. But I used to have a copy of Radiant Dawn. It was only $100? That's crazy cheap for Radiant Dawn. Congratulations, you got a deal. Of course, the fucking flail misses. I'd be down for a remake of the N64 Fire Emblem that fishes is jank? What game are you talking about? Is this an unrunnable fight? No, they're just taking a long time. Yeah, there's no N64 Fire Emblem, so I don't know what you're talking about. I'm gonna head out. Thanks for the stream. Thanks for hanging out. We're about to get to the torture part of the playthrough. Because we're about to face our first boss that's, like, actually serious. Can you mute Magisa? I'm not playing Quest 64 again, even if curiosity got the better of me. What's Quest 64? It has Quest 64, it sucks balls. I finally finished dealing with PayPal shenanigans by using an alternative. I may actually be able to afford an otherwise expensive month. That's exciting, Pillow Willow! That's actually super exciting! Congratulations! Cockatrice down. What is the gayest enemy in Final Fantasy? Cockatrice? What's it treacing those cocks for? I don't know if you already talked about it. How do you feel about Fortune's Weave pricing? Fucking absurd. Fucking absurd. I hate that they're charging more for a physical edition, too. $80 is ridiculous. I mean, I'm getting it digitally. I was always going to get it digitally because I want to do a midnight stream. And that's just not really possible with a physical purchase, but I feel like it's fucking absurd. Gilgamesh. Alright. Time to find out if we're under level for Magisa. Spoilers, we almost certainly are. Even with the 4x boost. The fucking special edition is like $100 if you want the special edition. Which, don't get the special edition. Damage! At least 72 is a reasonable number. If trans rights could stop missing! When does she summon her boyfriend? Now, it looks like. Forza Horizon! Imagine being an attorney with no official Nintendo presence, so the price doesn't scale with currency, but also you have to cut the pay of third parties. What? Imagine being an attorney, an accountant. Can you use class skills in Forge Up Fiesta? Yes. So everyone's gonna have White Magic 6 by the time we get out of the early game. There we go. Magista down. Now we gotta beat Forza Horizons. Oh boy, he has regen. He's only healing 4 per turn, but like that's actually scary for us, considering just how goddamn low our damage output is. Especially because Bartz keeps missing! Are you gonna break rods? I mean, right now we can't, because White Mage cannot equip rods. But if I get the option, I will. Everything's on the table. Everything broken and stupid in this game is on the table. Bartz, I swear to God! How do you keep missing? Is the flail just really inaccurate? You're officially a coward. Hey, it's in the game. If the devs didn't want us to do it, they wouldn't have put it in the game. Where are the skill books for bards? You're kind of just flailing around. Yuck, 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 yuck. Alright, Forza Horizon down. Yo, and we get the whip! I'm pretty sure the whip is Beastmaster only, right? We can't equip it? Whip is not a white mage weapon, is it? This team looks unkillable. Just wait, just wait. The next boss has physical counters. That's a cool whip. Where's the healing staff? The healing staff is in, like, Walt's castle, right? Make sure you play the piano. Oh, true. We gotta go play the piano. Just in case we get barred. Thank you for the reminder, Mr. One Sign. The healing staff is in Tycoon Castle. Okay. Which party members are your favorite in terms of their personality and their personal story arc and growth? I don't really have one. I think the party members in Final Fantasy V are kind of boring. Anyway, mandatory lap dance. This game is so fucking weird. In order to access the piano, we need to get a mandatory lap dance. So, we get that. As someone used to the old versions of the game, seeing the characters move diagonally, you'll never not be cursed to me. Yeah, I agree. Also, the lap dancers just stay on the stool forever. Are you gonna remember the piano in the Secret Ninja Village? Yeah, I know where all the pianos are, I just forgot to get them. I've done all 8 barred pianos before. Alright, so the healing staff is in Tycoon. More games need secret ninja pianos? It is kind of wild. Glum. There are 2 or 3 bard spells locked behind the piano. Yeah, you get 1 for 1 piano. 1 for 7 pianos, and 1 for 8 pianos. Alright, where's the healing staff? I think the idea is you get more worldly and cultured by traveling the world and playing the different musics. Yeah? That's a pretty good point. We still need the healing staff, though. Is it this way? Alright, Castle Tycoon, items... chat lied to me? Oh no, it's in the storehouse. Oh, okay, so it is here. It is in the storehouse, though. Which is, like, here, right? And a bell. Who's got the lowest strength? Is it Lena? Yeah. Ding-a-ling. I mean, if we get Geomancer, that is still a rod-breaking class, right? So it's not the worst job roll. And there's some areas where Gaia can be useful. Not a lot, but there's some. More than 0. Come on, run away! No! We could cheese it by turning off encounters, but I want to try and do it legit. Because, like, not having this torture is the advantage of rolling Thief. So it would feel unfair to turn off encounters. Critical attack and it does the same damage. It's just full HP. Like, we're just too weak. We're understated for this area, but I want the Elven Mantle. Okay, escaped, escaped, escaped. Run away, run away, run away! Yes, okay. We're almost out! We're almost out! Run away, run away, run away! Run away! Galoof! No! that a thief was good stealables? What good stealables? There's none. It's fucking like Genji equipment. And that's it. Oh, Javelin Cope if you roll Dragoon. And Javelin's not even good. Is this like a guaranteed encounter spot? It feels like this is a guaranteed encounter spot. It's your early high potion spot. You know what else works as an early high potion instead? Just rolling White Mage. We're almost out. Oh, we made it. Okay, we get the Elven Mantle. I thought the Death Sight was only stealable. No, it's not even stealable. I'm pretty sure it's just droppable, right? But also, like, stealing high potions? Just get droppable elixirs. Elixirs are better, and they're droppable. And they're very grindable. I want to say good luck with your run. 4 White Mages will need it a lot. We have the final 4 White Mage boss. And then we're gonna get another job. Oh, whoops. I wandered off the wrong way. But we're about to enter the final portion of the game that we need to run 4 White Mages in. And then we get to find out what the water crystal job is. Oh, there's treasure, right. Right Mage does a great job at starting that sucks. Yeah, basically. Oh, right. Healing staff. As I'm sure you've seen. Yeah, I mean, so we're almost, because the thing is, right? It's, you fuck over your early game, but you get you get one of the best jobs in the game for the late game, right? Enjoy Byblos. Hey, there's a not terrible chance of rolling a Rod Breaker for water, right? There's Summoner, and is Geomancer water? Oh, fuck. Why is my brain, like, leaking? I can't remember what's what crystal now. Early game is easy. Yeah, it's just tedious. And we're using boost. I'm using the boost because we did I did 3 playthroughs before this, in preparation for the video. So I'm using the 4 times EXP and ABP boost and Gil boost, so like everything will be... Geomancer's a fire crystal job. So is it just Summoner? Summoner and Time Mage. Yeah, Time Mage, so Time Mage would be the funniest option, because then it's just oops all utility mages. But honestly, wouldn't even be bad. Like, we have a Rod Breaker, we have a healer, we have the best job in the game. At least I think Time Mage is the best job in the game. Haste is just like that fucking goated. If you're not Crystal Locked, you can get White Mage and Thief, though. I am Crystal Locked, I believe. I don't know. I don't remember. You could rewind the VOD if you want to know. You could get Mime. Wait. What happens if we roll Mime? Are we just not allowed to use it until the fucking end of the game? Mime would, if Mime, I don't know, is Mime allowed even? Yo, Ricardo, Fire Emblem. If Mime is allowed, then Mime is the ultimate screw over your early game for the late game. But is Mime even gonna be good in 4-Job Fiesta? Like, I'm of the opinion Mime is the premier endgame class in a vanilla playthrough. But part of that is because you master stuff to put on it, which you don't do in 4-Job Fiesta. The one drawback of Time Mage is Hermes Sandals replaces half the class. I mean, when do you get Hermes Sandals? That's pretty late in the game, right? Alright, let's get the autosave. We're using autosave, we're using 4x boost. How good Mime is would depend on your other 3 jobs. Freelancer early on can equip everything. Okay, so Protect. She's got the healing staff. He's our damage dealer. Garula, I think, is going to be the most annoying boss. I just need to remember not to attack Garula with Lena. What's Garula's HP? If I recall, Hermes Sandals are World 3. Oh, we're already about a quarter of the way through it. Okay, shouldn't be that bad then. Garula, you've helped us out in so many mid-level Persona dungeons. Why are you turning against us? Okay, I think with this setup, we can put it on auto for a little bit. Hope that Bartz doesn't keep missing. Bart's hitting a whopping 56 damage. 56 when he hits, which does not appear to be going on very often. $700 now. It's not like this team is dying. Yeah, so we're not in any danger of losing. We're just in danger of getting so bored that I fucking cry. Forgot to protect Ferris. Oh my god. Alright, turn on auto. Are you playing with Meteor rules? What are Meteor rules? I'm playing a standard run. I don't know what the special rules are, I'm sorry. We did get Elven Mantle, though. Do you think Garula is an elephant? I don't know what Garula is. I thought, like, Mammoth, maybe. Oh, is Lena sapped? Meteor is you can roll any job, any crystal. I think we have standard. I think we do not have that. Because I didn't modify the game. How close are we? 243 left! At least you can't roll White Mage twice. That would be horrible. Yeah, I'm sure that's happened to someone, right? There's quite a few modifications like that. The other big one besides Meteor is Typhoon, which is inverse, so you can get a Wind Crystal job from the Water Crystal, for example. Yeah, so I didn't know and didn't want to look up how to modify the game. This is supposed to be like a much more casual 4-job fiesta. It's my first one, you know. So we're just doing a regular run. No sexism here. Hell yeah. Honestly, everyone performs, like, relatively the same. The only reason I'm looking up who has the most strength or whatever is just, like, tiny optimization, right? Alright. Time to find out... What is our water job? It logged me out. Okay, hold on 1 second. Just hiding my login information. Okay, unlock the water job. Red Mage! Okay, we have a Rod Breaker. We have a Rod Breaker. That's not terrible. That's not terrible. That's not terrible. We have a Rod Breaker. And they can use actual weapons, too. Honestly, like, I would have preferred Time Mage. I would have preferred Time Mage. I'm not huge on Summoner because basically not getting Summoner means we don't have to do the summon bosses. Like, I can just ignore the optional bosses, so that's good. Dual cast, yeah, and we got 4 times EXP, so we'll get dual cast at, like, a reasonable time. Alright. Wait. Oh, we gotta... Right, we gotta pick him up. I was like, where is it? That's our guy. Make sure to grab the rune blade. Where's the rune blade? You get some hats and cloaks, yeah. I'm pretty sure YouTube won't like it if I say that word, but yes. Last year I had Thief, Ranger, Red Mage, Geomancer, and Red Mage was definitely welcome. I mean, look, we're gonna have dual cast White Mage. We can dual cast Holy, is like gonna be our endgame strategy, probably. All right. Let's do 2 and 2. Let's get weapons for our Red Mage, too. Runeblade's only a steal. Ah, so we can't get it then. I mean, technically Thief's Dagger if it's a World 3 steal, but like, lol, I'm not doing that. Trans rights! Don't forget to update the pin. True. True. Current job, ketchup and mayonnaise. Oh, we gotta buy black magic now. Wait. I didn't buy any black magic. We gotta buy black magic now. You can now burn the book boss, Byblos. Yeah, book burning unlocked. Bum bum ba-da-dum bum 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 ba-dum bum bum ba-da 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 ba ba-da ba ba-da ba ba-da ba ba-da ba ba-da. Oh, we have no money. We have no money. We gotta go get money. This is the one with the gender non-conforming pirate. Yeah, this is the one with the pirate whose gender is... it's complicated. Gender is grinding for money. We made it out of the early game. Screwy gender. I don't know if I can swear. Fuck yeah, you can swear. You going to bed?
No, I just wanted to lay down but didn't want to fall asleep, so this is a good place to do that.
Ah. I'm gonna be cutting the stream off soon, so I can start making dinner for us. True. Don't worry, we won't tell your mom. Paris has a fucky gender. Fucky wucky. Gilgamesh has trans rights. Hell yeah. Gilgamesh marching on the big bridge for trans rights. Alright, we can probably stop money grinding now, though. Oh, Wild Knock is a good one. Isn't Wild Knock like a good one to grind elixir? Oh no, it's the bird around here is what you grind elixirs on. You can steal elixirs and they drop elixirs, right? Wild Knock just has the question mark blue magic is its big thing. Actually, this is probably a pretty good stopping point just before we get put in jail. So, I'll see y'all later.